Hey soul family, how are you? I'm sitting out on my little patio here with Bea, and here I'll show you where I'm at. It's my little garden, right? Here it is. If my little baby's watching. Here's my other baby. You want to say hi, Bea? Say hi. Come up, say hi. Come up, say hi. There she is. Okay, anyway, I'm sitting out here, and I don't have any makeup on, so I'm wearing glasses. And I was holding this deck in my hands, and I thought I should go on and do a live reading. I was actually wandering around in my garden, really enjoying it. I was so panicked to get back to Wisconsin or to California or somewhere. I have such a travel bug in me, right? And it wasn't working out. And the monsoons came and flooded my plants, and a couple are really struggling. Ones that really matter to me, my butterfly bush, my honeysuckle, and my beautiful purple Zion daisy. And I don't know, no one's gonna take care of it the way I take care of it, right? That spirit saying yes. Oh, it feels so good, look. I love the prayer flags. Oops, sorry. How do I do this thing? I love the prayer flags. Can you see them up there when the wind goes? Anyway, so I thought I'm just gonna love where I am, and when it unrolls for you and it's easy. Hey, Christina, when it unrolls for you and it's easy, it's supposed to happen. And when you get brick walls constantly, or it just doesn't feel right, like this one doesn't feel right, that one doesn't feel right. Like my babies are my kids, and they matter to me, and they need to be with someone that I trust. And my plants also are important to me. So it's like I'm weighing the options and deciding right now. Anyway, I'm just sticking around. Hi. So I'm gonna do a reading with my deck. It's called, I got this at the Goodwill, of course. It's called Mystic Rebel. I like that. I like the Rebel, and it's a really cool deck. I really like it. I don't know if I've used it live with you guys. I also want to burn some Palo Santo. Oh, right when I say that, the wind comes. Seriously? Come on. So I guess I should. Okay, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All right. We won't do it. So let's get items to choose from, shall we? Items to choose from. All right. I'll give you different ones that you can choose from. You can choose from the prayer flags. You can choose from the garden angel. You can choose from Buddha. And you can choose from them. Okay. I hope I remember. I got a scratch on my chest from one of them this morning. So, Mystic Rebel, for those who chose the prayer flags, what is the message? For those who chose the prayer flags, I think it's funny because I can see a number of people watching, but then later when I go to post it, there's many more people watching in secret mode. I think that's funny. Correct for neutrality. Who's watching? Somebody's watching you. That's true. Look at the deck. Look at the all-seeing eye. Someone's always watching you. There we go. Woo! New beginnings and new opportunities. That works. Okay, Bea, stop. She's licking my leg. Check out the saguaro cactuses behind her. Right? I know I don't say that right. I know I don't. But whatever. So she's in a purple desert. Her desert's blanketed in purple. Spirituality. That makes sense to me, because when I think of purple, I think of spirituality. And I am in the purple desert. I am in the magic kingdom. So new beginnings and opportunities. So you've got them all. So let's see how many are standing behind her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, is that one? I can't tell if that's one cactus that looks like 3. I think I'm going to have to do it visually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're on the right path, and it will exceed your expectations. We got that the other day. Hi, Sean. So new beginnings and new opportunities. Spirit says, woohoo! Out with the old and in with the new. I'm welcoming that, right? Spirit's letting us know we've got a lot of fresh opportunities on the horizon. Actually, some are coming from behind and you're not even aware of it. Look at that, right? She's looking out to the future. What's the best? What's the most exciting thing that Spirit can bring into my life right now? I'm imagining what are the most wonderful things that can happen for me. I think it would be pretty freaking cool to see the desert blanketed in purple flowers like that. That's pretty awesome. Bring the forest to the desert, right? I am in my little garden. I'm trying to babysit these guys so that they make it. So basically, Spirit says what's going on with the new beginning. Obviously, the old is ending, right? So we're leaving behind something, a phase, a karmic cycle, whatever it is in the past. We're leaving behind that part of our life, and we are embracing that ending and embracing the new opportunities coming forward, right? We're letting go of what was old and used up, trading that in for something new and improved. I like that. New potential. So what's good about this is everything that happened for a reason, right? And so we're going to take our lessons and we're going to take our knowledge, our gleaned knowledge and experiences with us into the new possibilities and opportunities that are coming towards us, right? We're going to feel everything. We can have possibly a mixture of emotions. We can have sadness, we can have relief, we can have maybe sometimes regret, right? But excitement. Let's lean into the excitement. Let's lean into the fact that something wonderful is going to be coming. I know this. I've been feeling this change coming. I've been talking to other people and I said, can't you feel that energy? That energy that's coming in, that excitement. Something's about to happen. You already know that the winds of change are happening. I'm in monsoon season here, right? So we've got, right now we're kind of like in that lull in the storm, and it's actually clouding over a little bit right now. And then we get the winds whipping up and the pounding rain, and it churns things up. So that energy, that's the energy that's churned up in our life right now, right? And it's interesting because I was walking around in my garden and I discovered all of these little plants that had volunteered in different plants. I like that. I like, oh, there's a little tree that just started popping up here. I didn't plant that tree. It just decided to come here. And that's kind of like that, right? There are certain things that we plan on, right? Certain things, I went and bought certain plants and 4 of them are not doing well. A couple of them may not make it. I don't want to say that. I'm going to not put that on them. I'm hoping they'll hold in. But other ones that I didn't choose to plant decided to plant themselves and they're thriving. So that might be that there's something that we chose that just doesn't do well for us. It doesn't do well in our life, or they're just not doing well. It's just not aligned. We're not in alignment. But all of a sudden I've discovered these all the way through my whole garden, these beautiful little plants that have volunteered themselves, right? So those could be the opportunities that come and volunteer and do well. And they're effortlessly planted. I didn't even do it, right? So Spirit says, keep your eyes focused on the horizon. Keep looking and seeing what's coming and be ready to claim it as your own. They do come with affirmations, these cards. I love affirmations. I have an entire wall that's affirmations. You guys saw that. I welcome my fresh start and new beginning. I'm actively co-creating a fruitful future with Spirit that endlessly blesses me. So that's for those who chose the prayer flags. I like that. All right. Hi. Hello, hello. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, gosh, I'll choose the little monsters inside because I'll forget about them. They'll be jumping at the window. I probably won't, but I'll do them next. For the little monsters in the window. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose my little monsters. And I did. Correct for neutrality. I choose my little, whoop, there they go. Okay. All right, forgiveness. Okay, so if we're leaving something behind in the past, forgiveness is necessary, maybe for a situation, a person, or ourselves. I forgive myself for putting up with that crap for so long. I forgive myself for not understanding and recognizing the signposts. I forgive that person for not knowing any better. I forgive that mistake, whatever the heck it was. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is for us, right? It's not necessarily for them. We may never even be able to say to them personally, I forgive you. Hi, how are you? But I'm saying it for me because I don't want to hold it, right? I don't want to hold on to whatever it is that weighs me down. So Spirit says, if you hold on to the anger and the bitterness, you're going against your own nature. Your own nature is to be happy. Your own nature is to be positive. And when you forgive somebody, it doesn't mean you're making excuses for what they've done. It just means I'm not willing to carry that shit with me anymore. I'm releasing that, right? I forgive that so that I can move on unencumbered, right? I want happiness. I want peace. I like transparency. I like authenticity. I like truth. So I would rather be hugged or slapped with the truth than hugged with a lie. That's how I roll. Some people feel that, you know, they have to hide things. They have to lie in order to skate by or not hurt somebody's feelings. I don't subscribe to that at all. Hi, Carrie. Welcome home. So when we forgive, we allow for a healing, which allows for new growth. You notice the little daisy right here on her chest? Daisy flower. That's actually the Aries flower. I don't know if you're aware of that. I'm looking at the daisy. You know, he loves me not. He loves me not. So maybe there's something that happened in a relationship that hurt somebody, and the past can't be changed. There's nothing I can do, nothing you can do to take it back, other than say you're sorry, or other than us say, I release it, whatever it is. I can heal from that, and I can learn from that, and I cannot make that same mistake again. The same lesson's going to keep coming to us until we learn it, right? And once we learn it, we can release it. So we also can recognize that we all fuck up, right? We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect, and we're going to make mistakes, so we get every day to try again, just like in the movie industry, right? They're standing there with their little clip thingy, right? Okay, new take, mistake, new take, mistake. So that's kind of the way it is. However, I don't need to surround myself with people that are constantly saying they're sorry and they don't change their behavior, right? Words don't mean shiznit to me. Actions do, right? Show me, don't tell me, show me. So guilt isn't a helpful tool for our tool belt. Forgiveness is a good tool. Understanding, compassion is a good tool, but guilt is not. We've all got, like I said, we've all got stuff to carry, and we don't need to unnecessarily beat ourselves up or another. So the affirmation for forgiveness: I accept that the past has occurred and cannot be changed. I forgive so-and-so and release myself from them. I release myself and them from this situation, from the prison of unprocessed emotion. I choose to see all involved through the eyes of unconditional love. There's a lot of us that have a lot of people to say that too, I'm sure. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, see, I have such a hard time remembering. I know we got Buddha. What did I pick? I'm not good at this, you guys. You know, when I channel and my mind goes, did I pick the angel? A garden angel. Okay, the garden angel. For those who chose the garden angel with the peace sign on her chest, let's do her. And then we'll do Buddha at the end. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the garden angel, I do. I'm the garden angel. I choose her. I choose me. Hi, you, Lainey. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Woo! Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the garden angel. Maybe I'll shuffle these really good. Spirit, two shuffles. Two shuffles, Spirit. One. So that they can organize the cards. Two. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the garden angel. For those who chose the garden angel. They have to pull it. I'm not going to choose it. Correct for neutrality. Okay, it's that one. Serendipity. Okay, serendipity is another word for coincidence, but not. There are no coincidences. Serendipity is spirit arranging things. They want you to notice the serendipity in your life. It happens all day long in songs, in signs, in people saying things, in thoughts that pop up into your mind, things that connect you from one thing to another. Pay attention to the serendipity. As above, so below. She's looking up to spirit. She's staying down here. So basically, it's yourself and your higher self too, right? My guides speak to me in audio messages. They speak to us in many different ways, but that's my favorite way of communicating is, well, no, I love my animal messengers. They're pretty freaking amazing. I actually, in all reality, myself only trust 100% my audio messages and my animal messengers because I know that there's no interference. So basically, Spirit says we are giving you signs, symbols, and information. We're communicating through serendipitous events. with my work, somebody will call in and they'll give me a story, and it's like, dang, that's my story completely down to the T. And I'll say to them, I know why Spirit is bringing you to me. I understand this, what's going on. They're also giving me information, right? This is the exact same scenario that's happening here. So we send out rockets of desire and questions to the universe. I have since I began. I just walk and I ask the universe questions, right? And the universe answers us back. Sometimes it's subconscious messages that come through to us. Sometimes it's, like I said, today I saw messages in the clouds. I get messages when I speak. I love listening to my own readings later, because as I'm channeling, it's coming out, and I'm not consciously aware of what's coming because it's coming from Spirit. But later I will hear my own higher self speaking and what Spirit's been saying. So Spirit says right now, these situations that are coming, the universe is responding, and they're creating these scenarios and these situations. Like, I look up in the sky and I'm like, no way. I just saw, and I was just talking about a California scrub. And now you're showing me a California scrub, blue jay in the sky, like identical. That's Spirit arranging that clearly, right? So you might be seeing series of numbers. That's the first way Spirit tries to get our attention, is paying attention to series of numbers: 333, 111, 555, 222, 444, 77, 999, whatever it is, double numbers. It could be just a certain series of numbers that you see again and again, right? Whatever it is. Could be being exactly at the right spot at the right time for this to unfold, and I needed that message. Or, oh my gosh, I just met this person and they knew this person and they told me this, and this is what I needed. Like, I met somebody on the street because I saw his license plate. Spirit kept showing me Colorado, Colorado. And I thought, well, did they want me to go to Colorado? And right then a guy comes around the corner. I was talking to my friend Jacob, and the guy has a Colorado plate. And I start talking, and I said, I just saw, I've been hearing Colorado like crazy. So he starts telling me about all these places in Colorado, thinking that that is what it is. But we ended up talking, and it was really, he ended up giving me the name of a mechanic to help fix my vehicle. And the guy's amazing. He is definitely who Spirit wanted me to go to, even though I had something else arranged. So that was a serendipitous meeting. And it may not be for what we thought it was, right? It may be for something different. But I definitely needed that. And that was what Spirit was trying to get me to. No, we don't, this person, fine, you can get your brakes done. But in all reality, your master cylinder's going, and this guy's going to see it, and the other guy wasn't even going to notice it. So that was something that I needed, right? It could be television shows. It could be movies. I go to the movies, and it's like one long message, one whole entire message to me. I'm like writing down, taking notes. I don't know how many people take notes in movies, but I do. And that's Spirit talking to me, right? And these messages that come could also be, I was thinking this, or I thought maybe but that, and then I got that, and that was validation. That was confirmation that, yes, that's exactly what I was supposed to do. So Spirit's bringing these to help us move along our path, or stay comfortably on our path in a much more peaceful, easy way, rather than, have it ripped up and rip roughshod and not go so well. So for serendipity, the affirmation is, I instantly recognize synchronistic events as messages guiding me exactly where I need to be on my path. My willingness to notice them helps me more to manifest frequently. And the reason is because when Spirit sends something to us, or even a thought, right? People say, well, how do I know how to trust my intuition? How do I know that I'm seeing this correctly? How do I even know that the message that I'm getting from my animal messenger is correct? Because an animal messenger can give you a series of different messages. Well, what were you thinking about when you saw that animal? What was the animal doing? What were you doing? What was going on in your reality? What was going on in the reality outside when you saw that animal messenger? Pay attention to all those things and trust it. Because if you trust it, Spirit will make sure that the next time you notice that, they will make sure that it's dialed in to a T. Okay, correct for neutrality. The last is the Buddha, right here. Can you see it? Where's the Buddha? That was my mom's Buddha. My friend Ryan gave me one of the necklaces. Oops, sorry. When I turn it, it goes off. My friend Ryan gave me one of the necklaces. Another one is, what's it called? Organite piece. And another woman, her mother in spirit, I just met her actually, and her mother in spirit gave her that, I don't know if you can see it. The Buddha is wearing rose quartz and pearl. And it's a silver necklace, and she was talking to me, And she said, she told me her mother had just passed, and I was saying, oh, I'm so sorry. And she said, hold on. And she went and got that. And she said, my mother wants you to have this. And I thought that's pretty interesting, because my mother, rose quartz, pink, that was her favorite color, and that was to go on that. I got to look at that again later for myself, because there's 3 different messages on Buddha right now. Buddha's sitting outside my door, protecting, gridding my inside of my home. It's got my soul color on it, and my mother's there with her energy. And I got to tell you, when the movers moved my Buddha, they broke off 1, 2, 3 fingers, the tips of the free, and I was so upset, because that was my mom's. I don't have very many things of my mom's, but I thought about it, and you know, they used to kiss Buddha's hand, right? And it was worn out from on the fingers. So now I look at that, and I just see that love coming from me to that, because that's from my mom. I don't know. Okay, one's in my hand. I don't even remember this coming out. That's interesting. Studying and learning. Did you see me that flip out? I didn't even see it. I'm looking at the rocks in front that are her mountains, that have basically are supporting her. So sometimes for studying and learning, I find that interesting. She's on top of these rocks that I consider mountains. So mountains are challenges, and they're supporting her. So we got that message from Spirit before, that this challenge is actually supporting you. It's helping you through a situation, and you're like, it's actually helping you in a way. It's helping support this one. The challenge that you went through has helped you expand and grow. I find that really interesting. And look at her body. See that there's kind of like a vibration, like there's an echo, like her aura. She's vibrating on a higher frequency because of the challenges that she went through. She grew stronger, and that what appeared to be a challenge ended up being a stepping stone and a support to her. And that's true, even though we don't like to think of that while we're going through the challenges. So Spirit's saying, you're super smart. You're super smart, like genius level, right? You've been through lots. Spirit's guiding you to expand. And there's something, they're teaching you something to help you move forward towards whatever it is that was your spiritual purpose and your goal. So many people say to me, I don't know what my purpose is. What do you love doing? What do you love to do? What do you do in your spare time? Do that. That's what it has something to do with that, right? So it may be in this message that there's something they want you to study up on. There may be something they want you to look more closely at. She's got glasses on. So when you put your glasses on, you're going to fine tune. I'm going to make sure I don't miss the details. So there might be something Spirit says, pay attention to the details about something, right? Listen, maybe to, somebody just I just asked for a friend request. He asked for a friend request, Jack Coleman. I shared something of his, and he had a podcast. So I'm going to go back and listen to it. He was talking about, there was a lot he was talking about. He was talking about organic food at the part that I was listening to, and how, you know, you can go buy it and they say it's organic, but it's still not. So grow your own is one message, right? Grow your own. Maybe that's why these plants are all growing in here. My chia seeds. I'm growing my own garden. Maybe you're supposed to grow your own garden. I grow my own green onions because I use them all the time. Whatever it is, Spirit's saying right now that you're curious about something. Something is like, I love gardening. I love it. There's a reason I love it. It grounds me. It brings me messages. It keeps me calm. It connects me to, like the way I spoke about how these ones volunteered themselves. I didn't even offer my assistance. I didn't go out and look for a seed to plant these. I didn't put the energy in, but they offered that assistance, and they began growing in my garden. Your garden can be your spiritual garden, right? It can be your soul family. They offered. This Jack Coleman offered friendship, and I said yes. Often I don't accept men, but I did for some reason. I saw something on his hand. He has a tattoo, and I thought I saw a wolf, and I kept trying to see it, but because he was gesturing a lot like I do, and I think it's his actual symbol, but it doesn't matter. What I saw was the wolf, and I'm Wolf Clan, so it's a pathfinder, and so I added him for that reason. So pay attention to the details. is what Spirit's are also saying. Is there something that you're curious about? If you are curious about something, there's no accident as to why. Like, why did I pay attention to what comes along, the license plates. I kept getting Colorado, and Texas are the two that I kept getting again and again, and Hawaii, constantly. Well, this Jack Coleman's from Hawaii. So that was like a little light will go on, and I'll pay attention to that detail, and I'll look a little closer, right? Put my glasses on, look a little closer at that, because Spirit already gave me the heads up for Texas, Colorado, and Hawaii. So there was a reason for it. Your subconscious mind is picking up certain things and it's filing it away, right? And then it brings it back up when we need it. So oftentimes, like when I do readings for people, I speak very quickly and they get a lot of information. If I do a live reading with them, like on the phone, sometimes they're not quite sure. Should I do a live reading or should I do a recorded reading? And I said, well, there's benefits to both. If it's a live reading, you can ask questions, but if it's recorded, you'll be able to listen to it again and again, and you'll be able to retain. However, if there is something that you have forgotten, or there were so many things that were said, how will I remember all of these things? Your subconscious mind has filed it away, and when you need it to be brought back up, Spirit will twig your subconscious mind so that you remember it at that time when you need it to, because Spirit is trying to awaken something within you, right? There's also things that Spirit will bring you that are intriguing to you. I like adventure. I like risks. I like that kind of rebellious, exciting energy. Spirit knows that, right? So they're going to bring to me something that is intriguing to me. They know it's intriguing to me. It may not be intriguing to you, but they know it's intriguing to me. So they'll throw it that way. So I look at it and I paid closer attention. That's how they work, right? They're trying to awaken something. They're also saying right now, we're trying to awaken a new skill within you, a new gift that you may not realize that you actually have. When I first started having my gifts reawaken, I wanted to hear. I wanted audio messages. I wanted to see my angelic team. My other friends were able to see that, but I wasn't, and I was annoyed that all I was able to do was, for some reason, the cards that I picked were the right cards, right? I was so focused on wanting that I wasn't realizing I had so many other gifts that were awakening, right? You may have a specialty for something else. Now, I have seen angels. I do get audio messages. I've got a ton of gifts now, but Spirit was focusing on my natural ability that I had since I was a little girl. I spoke the language of the animals, the animal messengers. Oh, and one just flew up right now. What are you? I can't see you. You need to come closer. You need to come in here. If you want me to see you, you need to come in here. And that's what happens. I'll talk to them and they'll come. If it was something that I was supposed to pay attention to, basically what they were saying just now was your gift is the animals, right? That was something that came naturally to you. So I expanded on that. And Spirit may be trying to show you some gift that you have naturally. Hi. Divine timing. Yes. Yes, rewatch later. I'm going to, I'll try to save it and download it, and because I'll share it on YouTube. So we all come in with gifts. Our own unique gifts. Hi, Irene, or Gina, sorry. Always call you the wrong name. So basically, Spirit says it's time to dive into whatever it is that has been piquing your curiosity. What is interesting to you? It doesn't have to be something that's interesting to anyone else, and it doesn't have to be anything that's like, gonna bring you a financial fortune. It's something that Spirit has given you that they are reawakening so that you can help yourself as well as others. That's why we're here, right? So the affirmation, I love to learn new things and retain I retain new information easily, because maybe it's hard. So tell yourself positive affirmations. I'm all about positive affirmations, right? I use my knowledge to live my life purpose fully. So when you say these things, when you state these things, you make sure that Spirit helps you do just that. So that was our little impromptu reading for the day, for this deck. I hope you liked it. It's called Mystic Rebel, Oracle deck by the Hippie. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Mermaid, hippie. I like it. It's perfect for me. I love it. And Spirit knew it was perfect for me. That's why they had it waiting for me at the Goodwill, right? That's where they send me good stuff. So if you like this video, if you like my style, please click the like button, subscribe, and share to other people so that other people are able to get this information from Spirit as well. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Here's mine. The weather is morphing. right? It's still not dark, heavy clouds. We've got the blue sky, but the weather's transitioning again, so I have to watch to make sure when I need to put my, look at the blue sky up there, put my tarps over my certain plants and my belongings so they don't get wrecked. Sirius B Oceana. Sirius B Oceana. Okay, I said it because maybe someone else needed to hear it. All right, I'll take my leave, and I wish you guys having a great day today. What? She wants to go for another hike. We've already been, and it's humid, and we're not going right now, so I figured we'll trade and come to a compromise, and we'll be outside together here, and maybe she'd be okay with that, but she's giving me the look that she's not okay with that, so maybe the wind will whip up a little bit, and it'll help cool us off, and we can go for another hike outside, and I'll get more messages. Ooh, look at that. As soon as I asked for it. Okay, Spirit, so that would help us. If you give us some nice fresh wind, I can take my girl on a hike and maybe get the messages that you want to bring us. All right. Take care. Love you guys. Speak soon. Peace.